स्वागत है viewers अपने खान सासे Hornbill TV Nagamese Express. Breaking news ekta ahi ase Enforcement Directorate pra Tuesday de Foreign Exchange Management Act nohoilebi FEMA laga case de investigation chulia upon Nagaland debi jaga kunba talashi lua jani pai ase. Idi pra Nagaland, Assam aro Tamil Nadu de talashi luishe kude Dimapur de jaga duita de hua koi ase. Guwahati de bi duita jaga aro Chennai de tinta jaga de talashi luishe koi gina jankari paishe. Itu ED pra Nagaland de action lua sobse poila bar ase koi gina official khan janaishe. Nagaland de Dimapur sub zone pra action loishe. ED koi ase ki tai khan paishe ki Imsong Global Suppliers Co kundu Lima Imsong laga firm ase itu pra manu laga chuli export Korea naam pra foreign jaga pra ahya remittance bishi paishe kuishe. Kundu ED pra kwa hisabte Dimapur de paria laga nohoi. ED kuishe time bishi hua pichibi firm pra lagi thaka shipping bills export invoices nishna export documentation kan authorized dealer bank ge dibole paria nai itu pra FEMA aro RBI guideline ge violate kurishe agency pra aro kuishe ki itu bank account de foreign remittance pa kan aro bi divert kurigina Inchem India private limited kwa ekta aro Lima Imsong aro tai laga family members kan laga personal account de jaishe kuishe investigator khan kuishe Inchem India Private Limited to alak company nishna dikhai lebi Imsong prahi chuli ase. Firm do bishi sal naturalize gina thagishe kindu Imsong pra foreign remittance pa piche active hoi jeshe. Company pra itu homoi loss hoi ase koi gina declare kurishe. ED aro kuishe Inchem India pra fund pa khan Chennai de thaka entities bishi divert hua paishe kundu khan manu laga chuli de business Korea aro itu khan investigation jai ase. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman itu moina tarik 13 aro 14 de kipire bosti ahiolese. District laga Deputy Commissioner Temsuwati Longkumar pra pande de coordination meeting ekta mati gina Sitharaman ahia laga tayari kuribole kotha kurishi. Meeting do DC's conference hall pra luishe aro tade DC pra members khan itu visit do kinaga jabo itu khan jankari digina department khan sobke government schemes aro projects khan laga up to date data tayar kurigina rakhibi kuishe. Union Minister do aspirational district ki phire de 48 hours karne rukhi bole ase aro itu ekla nohoi gina Nirmala Sitharaman Nagaland de last time visit Korea do August 2022 de thagishe kude tai Nagaland corporate social responsibility and investment conclave attend kurishe itu thagishe Nirmala Sitharaman Nagaland visit kuribole program laupor iti ala khobor sabo kude Nagaland de cricket lovers khan gane ekta khushi khobor de aji pra shuru hoigina senior women's inter zonal T20 trophy shuru hoise beyond zones towards glory laga theme de 11 days laga match to Sovima cricket stadium aro Sovima cricket ground de khili ase choita zonal teams north zone south zone west central zone aro north east zone majode 132 players aro support staff championship de bhag lobo. Ek din de tinta match khilibo kude first match to 11 de shuru hua aro third match to 4 PM pra shuru hobo. Nagaland National Pension System Government Service Employees Forum pra aji November 4 de Chief Secretary ge likhi gina all pension scheme वापस आने वाले निमित्ते आरो मांग करिशे Forum laga President Avizo Nienu aro General Secretary Imna Sen Laponginer pra signed Korea chithi de likhishe State Government Employees kun 1st January 2010 laga piche appoint huishe taiga National Pension System de default pra ahi jaishe Kindu itu khan nimide biya huishe retire hua piche pension laga faida na pa nimide Forum kude 35,000 employees nishna ase itu para hoishe inaga jai thakile government kam kuria sob 10-20 sal piche NPS laga niche ahi jabo Taikan aro likhishe nutun pension system to employees khan ge return pabole nohoile bi pension pabole guarantee na dia aro market laga opore thaki ase state bishe old pension scheme de vapas ahi jaishe koigina forum pra state government ge vapas OPS de jabole sai dibi koigina mangi ase itu homoy forum pra aji car rally CAR sticker campaign chuli ase itu mamla opor Naga Students Federation laga Inner Line Regulation Commission pra November 3rd day Naga Council Dimapur hold a consultative meeting ekta rakhishe Indigenous Naga rights khan ge bachai gina kina Inner Line pass to bhal pra implement kuribo itu opor kotha kuribole nimite meeting de NSF laga President Mitzi Studing pra arobi hushi ki Inner Line Regulation do Federation laga sobse dangor priority ase aro ILRS ge arobi takot kuribole nimite banaishe ILRC member Kelhuni zo hyome pra itu homoy koishe ki 1947 pra Federation pra state laga quota aro faida khan stop indigenous naka manuge hi punchabole recommend kurigina ahi ase Deputy de Bahar manu bishi ahya karne bishi chinta laga jaga ase koigina Naga Council Dimapur aro GBs Union khan ge hoshar thakibi kuishe Tai janaishe ILP system de digdar duita ase ekta do illegal immigrants khan ahya check nakriya aro alakto public khan awareness na thaka tai janaishe Indian Constitution laga Article 371A under de Naga manu na hua khan Nagaland de mati lobole na paribo aro itu garne civil bodies aro student organization sob miligena itu strict pra sabole garne kam kuribole lage kuishe hukavi ti yepthomi pra Koishe ki itu system do kamzor hoi ase public khan jankari na thaka nimide aro Nagaland aro Assam laga majo de bi thik thak boundary na thaka garne bi system ge kamzor kuri dia ase tai pra government aro local authorities khan ge joldi boundary demarcation kuri dibi koigina mang rakhishe Itia chutu ekta break lo sai thakibi
सोनाक्षी मसाला कहाँ है अरे यार उधर सब जगह देख लिया मुझे मिल नहीं
खामोश
अरे खामोश चुप
अब देखा
एवरीडे मसाले
आओ बनाते हैं मसालेदार छोले
छोले
हर रोज के करी में एवरीडे मसाले
साफ मसाले खुशबू और प्योर झांस टेस्ट से भर दे हर जुबान पे स्वाद
एवरीडे मसाले देश का स्वाद
Break pichile swagat ase ala khobor sabo kude quality education for indigenous research and nation building laga theme ande de Fazal Ali College annual lecture du thakishi kundo college laga internal quality assurance cell laga initiative ase lecture garne Fazal Ali College Mokokchung College of Teacher Education Nagaland University Clark Theological College aro Jubilee Memorial College pra students aro academicians khan ahishe Itu laga program de Indigenous Cultural Conservation laga advocate, poet, aro educator Dr. Tesinyo Kedichupra Jama Kurigina, Takya Manu Khan ge quality education laga opode challenge kurishe.
Dr. Kerzai Turing, Director, College Development Council, Nagamese University, faculty members from Malton College of Teacher Education, Clark Geological College, faculty and students, Jubilee Memorial College faculty, the media fraternity, vice principal, colleagues, and my dear students. It is indeed a pleasure, a great pleasure, to welcome you all to the inaugural advocacy annual lecture. And since you all must have got the program,
or IQC coordinator, our esteemed inaugural speaker, Dr. Tiesino Kiritsa, invitees from the university, from various colleges and NGOs, media friends, esteemed colleagues, students, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm good morning to all of you. Today, in my introductory note, I will take little more than
these shorts, they take it off, and then next time you visit their house, it's used as a tablecloth. So I promise that this will be very cherished, that I will wear it, and it will never adorn any other item or furniture in the house except my body. Principal, Vice Principal, Coordinator, IQSC, and Chairperson, esteemed faculty and students, I want to thank you so much for this opportunity. Knowledge, whether it is in the West or in the East, must be tested to be valid. And I want to tell you a little bit, a secret about my life is, I just study a lot. I love reading, I love studying, and I'm always buried in my books and my ideas. And even if you're developing so many ideas, if you don't have an audience or a group that are willing to listen and respond, it's useless. And so when the IQSC coordinator got in touch with me and asked me to speak, I jumped at the idea. So willy-nilly, thank you so much for being my guinea pigs and for confining yourself to this room to listen to my ideas. I've been working on Indigenous knowledge and alternative learning for, I think, over a decade now. And as much as I'm reading into the material, I've also at the same time been trying to return to traditional forms of sharing this knowledge. And so whether it is the visual, whether it is the oral, even if through digitally, and today I'm going to apologize in advance because I was asked, do I want to make a PowerPoint presentation, handouts, etc. And I said, no, I would like to go back to that old way of sharing knowledge, which was just simply speaking, and speaking perhaps for too long. So I'm already apologizing in advance, and I look forward to your questions after. I've been invited to speak on quality education for Indigenous research and nation building. The question here is, what is quality education? Can we make a home here in our institutions, or will we always feel like trespassers? Whether we want to or not, I think we will all agree these are questions that surface in our thoughts every once in a while. For me, personally, these questions start chorusing in my head when I enter my workplace, Kohima College, and grow louder as I go about my work. There is something about being inside physical institutions that amplify their insistence and urgency. And more so when I stand before my students, I often think how fragile and enduring education is. Whatever be the state of infrastructure, and I must say in Hazalali College, you have such incredible infrastructure. Ours is a little humble by these standards. And the conditions and rhythms of work set by the university or our governments, one thing is for sure. Inside our classrooms, in that space of interaction with our students, something keeps returning to life. There is always a pulse, even if faint, and because of it, there is always possibility. the fact that our students come in droves, adjust, endure, survive, and yes, some few who even transcend our transient system, reminds me that the idea of nation is lived in the everyday, and especially in our institutions. Every morning when our young people take their seats, we begin again the slow, difficult task of building a nation, stacking thoughts, layering, arranging ideas that will eventually coalesce into new monuments and institutions. For those of us who teach in public institutions, the idea of quality education is both aspiration and mirage. Under the new FYUGP, our classrooms are supposed to model the future, interdisciplinary, flexible, research-driven. But the truth is less luminous. The infrastructure groans under old weight, administrative paperwork thickens like moss, teachers are expected to innovate with little support, and still we show up. The phrase quality education circulates easily in policies, advertisements, political speeches, as though its meaning were self-evident. In Nagaland, I think, this phrase has joined that special lexicon of terms such as development, women empowerment, Nagaland for Christ, political solution, etc. Words we all seem to understand and use liberally, but whose meanings none of us quite seem to be able to explain, and even less execute. I have come to see that their meanings depend on who is speaking, and more crucially, from where. So when we say quality education, what does it mean in a place like Nagaland? A region I see as thrice colonized. First by the British, then by the church, and finally by the Indian state, and now absorbed into a fourth, the neoliberal colonization of markets, and amplified by a digital infiltration of algorithms and metrics. What does quality mean when the language of instruction itself is inherited from the colonizer? When we are expected to think in tongues, not our own. Perhaps before asking what is quality, we must ask quality by whose standards? For the longest time, the Indian state's reckoning with its colonial legacy has been a Sisyphean cycle. Like in the Greek myth of Sisyphus, cursed to roll a huge boulder up a mountain only to have it rolled down and repeat the cycle through eternity.
It is to take the break lower say thank you.
On the rise, so ले आसमां डबल इंजन का ये मिशन है महान 2047 तक हम न रुकेंगे 6 ट्रिलियन का ड्रीम पूरा करेंगे मथुरा की गलियों में गूंजे है राधा अयोध्या में दूर हुई मंदिर की बाधा काशी प्रयागराज की गोल्डन चमक यूपी सरकार की गूंजे धमक सड़कों पर फर्राटा फिक्रलेस बिल्कुल बिंदास एक्सप्रेस वे पर साएं पूरा विश्वास विकसित यूपी की बढ़ गई प्यास 2047 का ये विजन बहुत खास माफिया का दी एंड फियर गॉन योगी राज में लॉ एंड ऑर्डर हुआ स्ट्रॉन्ग बेखौफ घूमे जनता गुंडों पर मार नया यूपी तोड़ रहा पुरानी दीवार यूपी ऑन द राइज सुन ले आसमां डबल इंजन का ये मिशन है महान 2047 तक हम न रुकेंगे 6 ट्रिलियन का ड्रीम पूरा करेंगे
Nutun employees are employers khan nimide bishi dangor faida aniade union cabinet para employment linked incentive scheme kunduge prime minister Viksit Bharat Rozgar Yojana matiase itu clear kurigina itu sal 1st August para chula shuru hoi jaise Aji 4th November the EPFO Special State Office Dimapur laga Regional PF Commissioner Rini Chaudhary pra press conference ekta loigina jankari khan dishe itu tai laga kotha na hunya age olop janai dibo. Itu scheme pra first time kam korea employees kun EPFO de register kurigina ase tai khan lab ani bole ase itu pra tai khan ge rupees 15,000 tak 1 month EPF offer kuri ase aro employer khan bi incentive pabole rasta di gina ase. Ahebi itia itu laga bahal pra jankari pabo.
There are certain important announcements, schemes launched, which have been launched by the government of India, and for the employees and also for the employers. So I would like to take this opportunity to update you so that through your good works, through your writings, this can reach to the people in general, to the working class, to everyone, and we have more of beneficiaries who are in Nagaland who can become members of EPF and receive the benefits. I have already given you the press note. You can just follow it here. Number one, I'd like to say EPFO wins award at ISSA. There is an International Social Security Association, and recently on 3rd of October there was a meeting at Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, and in that meeting India was awarded the Best Achievement Award in Social Security. In 2015, the coverage was only 19%. And then it has rose to 64.3% in 2025. There is a drastic, improvement in the social security coverage of population in India, of the working class. They say it's 940 million citizens have been affected, have been benefited because of the social security upheaval or these proactive steps taken by EPFO and the government of India, and that's why in recognition of that, India has been awarded the Best Achievement Award in Social Security, and our Honorable Labour Minister, he's also the Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports, he went, and then Dr. Mansukh Mandavia, he received that award on behalf of India at Malaysia. This is the first thing I would like to know. I mean, this is a great honor for India, that this India has been recognized. The role of India, jo already ho gaya in the past, that is, we are not talking, but now India is really moving forward, at least in terms of social security. This is one thing. So, secondly, this Dimapur office, we have a special state office, you can see here. We have been recognized as the best remote office in India. You can see the trophy here, and you can also see the citation just behind you there. And recently on 1st of November, on the EPFO's Foundation Day at Delhi, which was held at Bharat Mandapam in Delhi, this award, the citation and the trophy has been awarded to Dimapur. So I went along with my colleague Mr. Bhattacharya. We went to Delhi, and along with, of course, awards were given to many other offices, but in remote location category, Dimapur received the award. I think it's a great honor for the state of Nagaland. Nagaland has been, both of us, for very interesting, we went with Naga coat. We bought a Naga coat and we went there, and everyone was appreciating that you are identifying Nagaland coming here, because there in that meeting there were people from north, from south, from everywhere. So we became really visible. And even the announcer also, she said, see, they came with, putting on Naga coat. So, we really felt very proud about it, that we represented Nagaland, and then, and received the award. And then it's a great honor for the state of Nagaland. And we would like to dedicate this award to the people of Nagaland, to the working class of Nagaland, and of course, to my team here in this office, who have been working day and night, very hard, with dedication. Even we have a lady, she went on maternity leave, and for 6 months, and then she was on, but from her hospital bed, she was worried about the work. I know she was inquiring.
Itia karne iman hai, alok khobor kan karne sai thaki Hornbill TV.